in a second down here.
Okay.
So you can see, maybe. There we are. And then we're delayed because it's, again, there's like a delay buffer.
Right. I wasn't sure if your lighting was set up properly or not. So.
It's good. That's the wrong color. We'll use a different color light that's less harsh. I can't find it. Use that one down. It's more skin friendly. It's the daylight color, like yours has that, right?
Yeah.
And then the bot will come in and say that we're live here on general just in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the chat bot in. So, Streamlabs Chat Bot.
How do you do that?
I type in chat bot down
That's
here
okay.
and it runs the software. Now the bummer with the chat bot is they have this authentication token for my bot account and my my live account. Like my personal account, so that the bot account strictly has access to trigger the audio cues, and then my personal account allows me to chat in that environment if I so choose. So I'll show you right now. It's connecting, and so the streamer client connected, but my bot account did not. So that would be a problem. So you can see right here, I have to get a new token, and so we'll do that. And I need to probably bring this off screen, even though we're not sharing it right now. And then I gotta go here. I'm just gonna be really careful here. Let me find the right account here. As you can see, that password's like wicked.
Yeah.
And then we do that. And then we have to grab my phone, because they do two-factor authy. And if I check this box, remember, for 30 days, then I don't have to do it for a whole month.
I got you.
Which I foolishly did not do last time, and I had to do it again tonight. So then that generates a new token, so then when I hit connect, it'll work. I'll close that down so you can see here. So the bot client connected and the streamer client connected. So there's the two. Well, that's me, and then that's you.
Yeah, as a mod. Because I got it pulled up.
Right.
Alright, and now it says you're live.
Right, the chat bot just triggered.
So it takes a picture of whatever's on screen.
Whatever's on the stream, and then it adds it for you.
Gotcha.
But what's going on there is it's
so
just
you could like make a goofy face and be like, what?
I'd have to hold it for a while, because however long it's going to take for it to take the photo or the image.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I leave this up so I can see the chat, because I can't guarantee I'll see everything here. And this chat bot window doesn't always show all the emojis, depending on what the emojis are.
Oh.
And then if we click on this little emoji icon thing, we'll be able to see if the other emojis got approved or not.
New stiff. Gotcha.
Which it's still pending because it's not
Hey,
there.
Ben.
Hi, Ben. Hello. We're getting started late. I'm walking Lisa through the whole process to get things up and live. If in the event that we ever get fiber connection here in Morgantown, which they were measuring for stuff like I was talking about last week, we could both be streaming at the same time. One of the other things we could have done that we didn't do tonight was get the cameras to be synced and that kind of thing. Like I could grab that extension cable, plug in your camera to my computer, and then run that as a separate layer in here, and then we could both be.
We should try that one time.
Doing that. So if we played a multiplayer game together, it would show that. Do you wanna try a game out or something while I step away for a bit?
I gotta go do dishes. The kitchen's not cleaned up, and I gotta clean up his toys still.
All right.
So one of us has to do a little bit of stuff.
Well, I appreciate it.
Put in bed, so.
If you stream at the same time, how do I decide who to watch?
Well, that's why we were saying we should just both be in picture or in the same frame, right, and play a game.
Yeah. So what we'd probably do, since our computers are side by side, is I have an extension cord cable. It's a USB 3 extension cable that Lisa got me for Christmas that I used for moving the camera for my PlayStation 5 closer to me whenever I was doing PlayStation 5 streams. And
also, it's really not a decision because I know how much you love TJ, so it wouldn't break my heart because I know you'd pick him first. So that's okay. That's so okay.
But the idea there would be like if we had a multiplayer game that we were playing together, then we could just do that on the stream, and then I'll have a separate camera, similar to how we did the software setup whenever Roll 1D20 was around when he was playing that other game with me, like the there's like a kind of story-driven, like multi-user, multiplayer kind of things. I can't even think of it right now.
I don't see that other emote or the other
icon
yet.
They're not approved yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spoil it for anybody who's watching right now. I did create. I'll go look at the status for it, see what they say. I did create a new emote, 2 of them. They aren't. I'm gonna hear myself talk for a second there. Go to the dashboard, creator dashboard. Juggle on a couple things really quick. Oh, hopefully it doesn't show me here again too. It will. Pause that. The emotes of retain. I've created a retain emote, and that one is pending review. Unfortunately, there's this lovely process that if you are not I'm an affiliate. I'm not a partner. If you're an affiliate, they have a set of rules that if you stream for, I'll read you what the rules are really quick. It's really quick as soon as the page loads. I have to be able to stream for at least 60 days as an affiliate over a rolling 2-period time. Now, I've definitely been an affiliate, I think, for about 2 years now. But I had to stream 60 days. I only stream once a week. So that's about, if there's 52 weeks in a year, if I don't skip any weeks, which I tend to maybe skip one here or there, let's say I do 45 streams. I'm going to have to do that for 45 plus the other, 15 or whatever to get where I need to be allowed to do instant upload eligibility. And when you have instant upload eligibility, you also unlock an additional 5 standard emotes for anybody who simply follows your channel. So they don't have to subscribe; they just have to follow, which I think is pretty cool. But I don't have that. That unlocked yet. Like they have this. It's not really a paywall in this case. It's a separate activity wall that you have to kind of get past, and then they give you that extra storage space on their servers, which is funny because it's literally like 30 by 30 pixel, maybe even less than that, little icon images that are probably less than 10 kilobytes on their server. But I mean, it adds up as you have a lot of people that are affiliates and partners. But still, probably in the realms of, their whole entire server is probably maybe in the gigabytes of space when it comes to emotes, if it's that crazy. But
I mean, if they would have like 1 million people streaming and all of the little tiny images, who knows? Maybe they'd get terabytes.
But the thing is that means that they all have to meet those requirements too.
Right.
Those affiliation and partner requirements. In our case, we have 1 more standard emote for tier 1 for subscribers that we can unlock, and we also have 2 more animated emotes that we've unlocked. I have 1 animated emote that's pending review. I don't want to reveal what that one is yet. I think that one's kind of fun. But the one that we do have that's a standard emote for tier 1 is a retain icon that is green instead of red, and it kind of was a amazing idea. Why have a refund icon and not have a retain icon? So that is still pending review. So what they do when they review it is they make sure there's no swear words in it. They make sure that it's not derogatory and that it's not a copyrighted image of any sort, that you don't try to do any copyrighted logos and things like that. If their system detects text and not like an image and just an image itself, like when I say text, I mean just some sort of phrasing or text-based language of any sort, whatever language it is, it adds it to this queue, and it's a little longer because I think they want to make sure that whatever that word is, isn't derogatory in any sense. Because you know how memes and how phrasing, this gets like just randomly a new term will come along, and if it's inappropriate, they want to be able to catch it because they're likely their intelligence for any of their auto approvals isn't kind of tracking that kind of stuff. So I get it. It's all good. So today was crazy. Like I had my dad and stepmother came out to visit Cooper for a while. We got some food and hung out for a bit, and then they ended up leaving, and then got Cooper down for a nap, and we tried to tidy up the house a bit. My mother's coming out to hang out for the whole week this upcoming week, starting tomorrow, because Lisa has a conference that she's running. Thankfully, it's digital, but she's going to be pretty much busy nonstop. So my mom's coming out to help watch Cooper while I'm working and she's working, because normally we would, that does work. I wonder why the chat's not refreshing. So maybe because my chat is set up to not show like the audio queued exclamation point things. But anyway, yeah, my mom's coming out and helping with Cooper, which will be great. I actually almost had free fun fact. I was supposed to get my scopes done in May, and then I know Lone Wolf knows this story. And then I talked to my doctor because I've been having a lot of symptoms again. It's been rough. I'm back on prednisone as of today. Thankfully, it's only 10 milligrams. It's not 40. It's not 20. It's 10. And we're gonna see if it can dial back at least some of my symptoms while I'm waiting. My colonoscopy was moved up to, no joke, Wednesday next week, and then that was based off of a conversation I had with my doctor on the phone, telling her she's like, when did you start your Entyvio? And I just verbally said, I think it was July. Well, July last year is when I started having problems with Remicade, and my insurance was dragging their feet for eons until beginning of October, and that's whenever I was allowed to switch. I was also after the long stint of getting the results back to prove that I had antibodies for Remicade, and I couldn't take it anymore. Can we stream your colonoscopy? I don't think. So I have to sneak my phone in, and you know how this goes, Ben. You can't have a phone in the OR. Like when you're in the OR back in the back for educational purposes. For like the for subscribers only stream. Yeah, they probably wouldn't let me do that. So anyway, it actually got moved again. So after I messaged her on my chart system, like Epic system, saying, hey, actually it wasn't July, it was October. Like October 8th is when I started. And she's like, well, yeah, that hasn't been 6 months. We want you to be on this medicine for 6 months, so I get like, the most accurate, most, realistic estimate of, based on, I guess, other studies done with this medicine, so I don't like prematurely, check you and, you're not under control because it hasn't been that longer stint. So unfortunately, Entyvio is one of those meds that they say that takes a while to get things under control. And I honestly don't think it's working. I really don't. Maybe it's working a little bit, but it's not doing what it needs to do. You're surprised what goes on in an OR? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, yeah. But anyway, long story short, she called me back and was like, oh, no, she didn't call me back. She messaged me on the chart system and said, hey, yeah, let's aim for April, because April's the 6th month. It's shorter than your May, and we'll get you in April and do it. So I, no joke, was getting a call from the nurse that like calls you like a week before the event, and she's like trying to talk me through, hey, you still gonna do this thing next week? And I'm like, no, they just rescheduled it. They want to do it in April. And she's like, oh, let me send you to the scheduler. So I had to like deal with that drama. Thankfully, it was pretty painless. And I'm on for April 15th. So I'll have to have like somebody else come out, like my mom or somebody, because again, they want somebody there to drive you home because you're sedated. And with Cooper, normally like they let you have like one person back in that kind of prep room space before they send you back to the OR, so that as you come to, they have somebody with you that they can have the doctor talk to be like, this is what we found, this is what's going on, in case you can't have the conversation with the doctor. And I've had this done 3 times in my life. The first time, I was able to wake up and like immediately respond to her. The second time, it was an emergency one, and I was in the hospital, and I did not have a chance to talk to her. And so, because they just wheeled me back to my room at that point. The third time, it was the craziest thing, because I was able to hear them, but I was not able to talk, and I was trying to like control my body, and I was not able to control my body quite yet as fast as I wanted to. So I was just kind of stuck there in that kind of weird, lucid, like coma state where I could hear them talk, and I was trying to lift my arms and my hands. It was a weird experience, and I did not get a chance to talk to her then. And I'm hoping that this time around I get lucky and I can actually have a conversation with her, because I always have a bunch of questions afterwards, and never get a chance to answer them or ask them until later. Post-op groggy stream. Yeah, I mean, you could do that too, right? Normally, whenever I get back, I always, like, if the 2 outpatient ones that I've had, I just immediately just want to go and sleep, like get home. I can't physically want to do anything else but like lay down. So I do that for like most of the day. Anyway, we had a recommendation from Casey. I don't know when this was. Let's take a look. What was this recommendation? Game suggestions chat on the 13th, just a couple days ago, 6 days ago, almost a week ago. Casey recommended us to check out a game called Ghostlore. Ghostlore is an East Punk action RPG where you fight monsters in Southeast Asian folklore. TJ wakes up groggy from surgery, asks the nurse, "Have you heard of my critically acclaimed Final Fantasy?" Oh, so I love that idea. They don't let you wear, like, you're in a gown at that point, but it'd be great if I had a shirt on like that, and then I could just like start with that phrasing. That'd be pretty funny. I like that. And it's frustrating too, because a lot of times, like, and I get it, like most patients, like the doctor's like, yeah, this is the patient, we have the plan, we gotta take care, and stuff it. Oh, what? And then they start pulling it out and they read it. That's messed up. The other thing too is it's fast. I mean, the people that do this, they can do it within 15 to 20 minutes, right? They know what they're doing. The lady that's done mine is also my main GI doctor. She also does the procedures, and she's been doing it for over a decade. And so she knows what to do, and she's in and out pretty quick. And so usually, by the time the procedure's over, like, you don't really have a whole lot of time to like get up and recover before she needs to go to the next OR situation. Insert a scroll that says, "We've been trying to reach you about your extended warranty." And that's the problem. She finds that, and then suddenly all my symptoms go away. She's like, "I see what the problem was. Your extended warranty was expired. If you would have renewed it, maybe you wouldn't have this problem." But I've tried to have conversations with folks beforehand. Like, I wanted to talk to my doctor and be like, this is where I'm feeling discomfort. So when you're doing your thing, try to see if you can focus on that area. I mean, you're going to do the whole thing anyway, but this is my targeted pain area. And whenever she hears that, I don't know, as a doctor, and some of you guys, I mean, Ben, you'd know. I mean, not that you're doing scopes like that on a regular basis or at all, but like, when you're doing a medical procedure like that, I mean, I don't know if you even, yeah, they'll ignore it, and that's exactly right, Lone Wolf. So, and she kind of like brushes it off. She's like, "Yeah, no worries, whatever," and she doesn't really focus on it or ask me any follow-up questions about it. So again, she's going to go in and she's going to look at the whole area. So anything I have to say is probably a moot point. I would say, of the 3 procedures I've had done, because the one that was an emergency was a rough situation and I don't remember a whole lot of it. But the first one and the third one that I had, the last thing I always think about before I go under is it's the same medication that killed Michael Jackson. The last thing I always think about is like Michael Jackson, and it's the worst thing ever. and I'm always like, this is the stuff that. And I remember the third time I had it done, I was talking to my anesthesiologist about how like I knew that the medication was the same thing that would sedate Michael Jackson to help him sleep, and it eventually caused his death. And if it were me, I'd look at everything and take an extra 5 seconds to check that area. TJ gets Tahid to sleep. Yeah. And that's and I would appreciate that, Ben. Like if my doctor, if I gave that little tidbit of information to my doctor, maybe, just maybe, that extra 5 seconds that she would spend when she's doing her thing, maybe she might find that one section of the intestine lining that makes her a little concerned, and she might take an extra biopsy there. I don't know. So that's my concern, because you don't want colon cancer. That's horrible. And I know that the last time I've had the third one done, I had some polyp issues, and I'm only 35 right now, and the last time I had it I was like 33 or something. So I'm moonwalking to dreamland. Yeah. So the last one I had done, the anesthesiologist that I had, plus his sidekick that he had, that was like, I don't know if he was a resident or he was just there as I don't know if they have two anesthesiologists on standby normally for things or whatever, but I had two that time. And it could have been someone just in training or something that was just kind of like viewing things and all that. But they hooked me up with like a mountain, a U-shaped mountain of pillows. It was like the most comfortable I've ever been laying down. And they have you roll on your left side because that's where your descending of colon starts and all that. So, things are easier to take a look at. And so I roll on my side, and again, I'm like in this giant marshmallow of pillows and just thinking about Michael Jackson before I go to sleep. And it's funny because they say that you're a lucid, they put you in this lucid state. So I'm curious if, like, in reality, and in me not being lucid, like, I feel like for me, I don't remember anything to the point where I feel like I'm sleeping. I know other people have had scopes done where they say that they are awake, or they don't feel anything. They are like groggy and they feel like they're in and out. Where with me, every single time, at least at WVU's OR, they knock you out. They put you at least under to the point where you feel like you're sleeping. And then by the time I'm waking up, I'm already back in the recovery space that they have outside of the OR. And so I'm laying there, I'm hearing the beeps. They give you a little bit of oxygen and some things. I don't know if there's anything else with the oxygen in there. They always joke around, I'll give you laughing gas. I don't know. There's some other probably magical special things they're giving you, which is great. And all you do is just relax. Honestly, the hard part's the beginning. I don't know why we're talking about this so much. Let's play some video games. Again, we're going to try Ghostlore out. This game is a demo. The game's not out yet. I don't know if it was recommended, Casey, because you thought that it kind of reminds you of the vampire game we've been playing, but maybe not. Lomo says they give you the bill. What do you mean they give me the bill? I don't mind the after the fact, because thankfully, in my case, I've met my max out of pocket, and my information is like the colonoscopy doesn't cost me $1. I pay into my own insurance, and the premium I pay every 2 weeks out of my pay is expensive. But if it wasn't for me having really good health care, I don't know if I could even afford my IV medicine, because the current IV medicine I'm taking right now is $24,000 a dose. $24,000 every 8 weeks. I mean, I don't care if you're a millionaire. Like, if you're a millionaire, that's a lot of money to be dishing out every 2 weeks, or every 8 weeks rather. Sorry, every 8 weeks. Let alone any other normal human being that walks the face of this earth. I mean, trying to pay $25,000, $24,000 every 8 weeks is just astronomically unrealistic. So the fact that my insurance can cover that is, you know, my first $1,500 I got to pay out of pocket, but after that, I mean, everything's covered. When my dad had his first one, he apparently was talking the whole time. They said he was hilarious and asked if he could come back. That's hilarious. That's good. You're not the only person trying to fish out. If you get what I mean. You're not the only person trying to fish out? I don't get what you mean. I really don't. Yeah, I feel like you might have mentioned that to me one time before, Ben, about your dad. I feel like I've heard that before. My only thing whenever I go under is I don't want to be to that point where I wake up mid-process. That would be horrific. To me, that would be the worst thing ever. But if I were to wake up, I would probably just say, "Hey, I'm waking up. Please put me back. Put me back." Something like that. And then hopefully the anesthesiologist will like give me a little, you know, and then I'd be good to go. All right, let's switch over to the main screen here. Main screen, no green screen tonight. I had no time to set that up. I actually was laying Cooper down. He was really upset with me because I did not rock him fully to sleep. I left him in his crib with his giraffe. All right, Ghostlore demo. I don't know how long this demo is going to be. I don't know if this is a controller-based game. So what we're going to do, because I bet you it is we're going to go ahead and set up the controller really quick. So let me plug that in and drop the analog sticks on it. I take off the analog sticks for my controller because Cooper likes to play with it. Oh, man, Casey, thank you. 17 months. 17 months. Tier 2. 17. Oh, my goodness. Thank you guys so much for supporting it. The little stream that I do only once a week where I hang out with my friends and just play video games. Thank you so much. We're playing Ghostlore tonight, Casey. That's what we're going to do. I'm plugging in the controller right now. We're going to give it a go. I think it's a controller-based game. It looks like it should be. I think you could probably play with the mouse and keyboard, but maybe it's not going to work. I don't know. It wants me to use the mouse, at least initially here. Full screen, sure. Best graphics, please, because it doesn't look that bad. Targeted frame rate, give me all the frames. Let's not do that. 144, please. That's where my refresh is going to actually be realistic. I'm going to turn the volume down just a little bit. Well, it's a cool little... Look at that. So it looks like the controller is not necessarily supported here. Move is left mouse button. Drag is also left mouse button. Character is C. Inventory is I. Power is log. Left attack. That's weird, because if move is left mouse button, then is left attack the left mouse button as well? It seems kind of redundant. We're just going to dive in. Looks like pauses, space, some UI stuff. Again, this game is not out. It is a demo. So we'll see how far this demo is. Looks like you can join the Discord. Oh, you can make your little dude. I like how they have really non-traditional hair color styles. Like, there's no brown in here. There's no, like, and this is kind of blonde, I guess. But there's no brown. I mean, this is kind of red. Is it EB? Just got a job with a company doing rare skin diseases work. Where is it? Is it EB? Is that the name of the company? Is it where you're currently located, or do you have to relocate? We're going to make him blue-haired. Force pull, mind over matter. We're not going to adept. Exorcist, geomancer. Blood magic. Keepers of the forest. We're going to be feral. We're going to, because there's a tiger here. Transform into a were-tiger. We're going to do that. Our name needs to be, we'll be Reffy, because Refund Arcade. Why not? We'll do Reffy. Epidermolysis bullosia. I don't know any medical terms. I don't know how to say that word. Okay. Yeah, the Fate Race. Oh, what kind of game is this? What did you sign me up for? Alright, so you have to left click. Oh, what is this? Oh, shoot. There's some evil men. Alright, so that's a consumable tonic. Wait a minute. That's for old folks to relieve their aches and pains. Uses students taking exam restores MP. That's HP. Okay. Hello, great guess. They've got recessive in phase 3 and dominant. It's 15 minutes from where I live. Awesome. That's great news. I know you were looking for a while to find something that you thought would be helpful. That would make sense for what you wanted it to do. What is this? And it's awesome that it's 15 minutes away, because that's honestly super close for the most part, and it means you don't have to like scramble to move or anything. So the controls are kind of weird on this one. You're actually using the left click for pretty much everything. Right click is doing that roll that you see there. So whenever I hit left mouse button, it'll do an attack only whenever the cursor turns red, whenever I'm near an object that I can attack. So it looks like I have to probably level up a bit to have these other abilities, like the turning into the tiger thing. So I'm killing some zombies. We're gonna pick up, I don't know what that is. I might have to equip those. We'll come back to that in just a second. What is this? Do I put points into? I want to put points into the tiger. Increase duration, increase cooldown. What does this one do? Deal damage in close range, steal their HP. Ooh. Hurl shards of blood at enemy cost HP. Oh, that's not good. Increase is absorption of damage. 2 skill points. So let's do that one. And we will increase that one. So I guess passive traits, I wonder if that is part of this stuff too. Oh no. So when do you start? Are you starting like next week? Are you starting you know, a couple weeks? Do they have to do like a, you know, you have a bunch of paperwork and training stuff? Because, you know, I'm sure if you're doing infectious, rare skin disease work, I mean, is it infectious, or is it something that, because I'm curious, if it's infectious, you have to have extra PPE procedures that you're maybe not used to, or if it's kind of similar to what you're already used to. So we're running around. There's some more zombies here. We're going to turn into a cat soon. I think we're going to try that out, the tiger mode. Excuse me. Not infectious. Starting Tuesday, I'll probably spend the first week just reading documents. That makes sense, because again, you got to get like familiarized with the processes and things that you're going to be working on and all that fun stuff. Yeah, speaking of which, our company just hired a new hire. She's going through the background check right now, and she'll probably start with us sometime in early March. So she's a GIS, or a Geospatial Information Systems gal from, I think she's from Tennessee. And since our job is now fully remote, we were able to hire remote, which gives us some more options for employment, which is great. And we're still looking for a software developer, actually, a level 2 software developer with like about 4 or 5 years experience. I haven't dropped anything like into like the Shack Tack chat or anything like that. I probably could do that if I wanted to promote it, but I don't know. I'm very particular, because the person that we would hire would report to me and one other guy, and I'd be very like, I don't like to screw around with people that are lazy. We've had some dealings with folks that we've hired that have been lazy before, and and that was prior to COVID and when we were still in the office. And we had a guy that was even like doing stuff on their computer that they were not supposed to be doing. He's a new hire. We had him for like a few weeks, and all these things is gonna respawn. Do they respawn randomly or? Yeah, get this. This guy was a musician, and he went to school for programming, and then we gave him a job. My one lead guy was like, no, don't hire him. My boss was like, no, we need somebody, let's hire him. And another guy that was doing the interviews that also no longer works for our company. What is this guy? He's gonna kick my ass? Oh, this guy looks rough. Maybe I shouldn't be over here. Maybe I can attack him with the number 2. Oh, I missed. Oh, there's a cooldown on it. Let's turn into the tiger! Get him! He's running like a bitch! Got him. Picking up all the loot. That's nice that your employer is committing to remote work, just not temporarily. Yeah, you know, it's great. I think one of the important things is for a while our CEO was like, I don't know. And my boss was the same way. And me and one of my senior engineers, who was the one that actually hired me back in 2010, was like, no, we got to go remote. That'll give us more opportunity for the hiring of other people that are going to be excellent at the work. And then software development, it's easy to track when people are doing stuff and they aren't doing stuff. You give them something to do. You give them about a couple weeks to do it. And if they aren't communicating with your team over different means, whether it's Teams or voice communication, phone calls or text chat or whatever that we've got that we manage our stuff with, you know that they're not really doing really well. And if they aren't coming to ask for help and they're not Google Fooing it, you know that they aren't worth their weight in gold. So, Master Ghost Hunter says, thank you. Okay, you're welcome. I am fortunate to have you as an apprentice. Okay, yeah. Phage just finally caught up with him. Take my homing compass. Okay. Homing compass bringing you back to Holmes. Okay, that's so nice of him to give me a homing compass. Use the homing compass to report the other thing. All right, we'll hit the button. Is it gonna work? You can use the homing compass. I'm stuck. All right. Okay, I'm gonna walk through the portal. There we go. Yeah, so anyway, that one guy we had, it was bad. Like he was watching YouTube videos almost all the time, not about work stuff, but about how to pick up girls. The worst part about it was he already had a girlfriend. And he was like watching all these like fairly inappropriate things at work. Not like he was watching porn or anything like that, but he was watching stuff you probably shouldn't be watching on the internet. It was borderline porn. And when we found out about it, because this guy was like, yo, does the IT folks monitor the internet? That was like one of the first things he asked me whenever I was training him. And I was like, it depends on what network you're on. And the question is, why would you ask me that? And he was like super quiet about it. So like, it's almost like he knew he was going to try to like get away with not doing anything at work or something. Like, was he taking advice from the guys they interviewed at Channel 5? Probably not, because Channel 5 and his other show, the All Gas No Brakes, did not exist yet. There was a phrase. I remember what was the kicker when he was interviewed by our HR and my boss on his exit interview. Like, we had proof of some of the videos he was watching based on internet traffic, because we're not stupid. Like, I mean, I work for a tech. I mean, part of our company is chemical. The tech part of the company that I help monitor stuff. I'm like, I'm not an idiot. Like, you're watching YouTube videos. It was like how to pick up chicks. Oh man, I can't remember the phrasing. It was like, it was like 10-year veteran of the game. That was like the phrasing. It was 10-year veteran of the game, how to pick up chicks. And he's watching like not like 5-minute videos. Like he's spending like most of his day watching like half-hour videos. And then like whenever we'd walk into his office to see what his progress was like, because we'd have other programmers, because I'm not necessarily a programmer anymore. I just lead the team and do a lot of QA work and make sure like tasks and stuff are divvied up, and I act as a liaison between our customer and all that stuff like that. But I lead like our team to do dev work for specific projects. The guy, I sent one of my other devs in there to help him, and like he would like shut down whatever he's working on and pull up code, and like my devs were like telling me like he's doing something else. I don't know if he's like watching tutorial videos on how to do some stuff or whatever. Well, he was watching tutorial videos, but it wasn't about coding. And so when we found out about that, no joke, in his exit interview, I remember my boss came in and talked to me, and he laughed. My boss was like, he said he asked for a recommendation letter. And I'm like, so the guy is in an exit interview with our HR lady, who has to deal with this awkward like fact that this guy's looking up how to pick up chicks and other inappropriate stuff on the internet. And my boss, and maybe some other folks too that were in there. It wasn't me. But so he came to me, he's like, the guy had the nerve to ask for a job recommendation letter for his next, where he's going to go next. And I was like, that makes no sense. And the thing is like, I actually had to go in there, and whatever he had on his computer, I didn't like this like lock it, so he didn't have a chance to like do anything with his computer. I literally unplugged his computer from his desk and took the power cord into the other room, so he could not do jack shit. So whenever I went and like dug into his computer after he was fired, there's a lot more on his search history that I'm not going to talk about on stream because it's probably not kosher even on Twitch. That then I had to report to our HR company. Look at these little like JPEG looking poor graphics food things. That looks pretty fun. Food bonuses. Clearly he needed to play that pickup artist game. Yeah, he should have. That's probably what he should have been doing while he was working. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was something else, man. You're saving me, although, okay, Home and Compass is yours now. From now on, you'll be mentoring the next Ghost Hunters. The game's called Ghost Hunters. It's interesting. It's like very kind of JRPG feel right now, but it also feels like this old school. Okay. Quest-based thing. Hey, friend. Okay, yeah. And keep from breaking through. First job is plantation workers in some place have been complaining about smells and things killing their crop. The smell of killing the crops. Okay, all right, yeah. Trip to that place, killed over things, and meet me here again, but you should take a bath for it first. All right, we're gonna head to a boat. I don't think I have money, right? Place compound glyphs here. I don't know. Is it like this thing? What do I do? Oh, I'd have to have 2,000 coins or so. Okay, that's not going to work. So let's go ahead and take a look at our inventory. It looks like we have some items here that can possibly upgrade my weapons. That's level 1. This is level 1. These are all level 1, it looks like. I wonder if it swaps the gear as you need to do it. So let's look at the shield. +2 absorb, 17 chance block. +4 absorb, 17 chance. So it doesn't swap it for you automatically, it looks like. So there's an amulet. So base damage is, let's see, +18 to 29. 25. Base attack speed. Oh, it adds coins. 8 and 8, 8 and 24, 30 and 41. So I think we're gonna stick with this one. Okay. So we'll just keep moving here. We won't talk to all those people. They're probably all merchants. We're going to go to this place. Generating random map. That's interesting to know, because then that means if you play it versus when I play it, the gameplay experience might be a little different. That's fun. I like that. I wonder how they generate it. Take a look over here. Let's gather wheat. So there's this item management concept. There's also some gear management, so you can do some crafting, it looks like. And there's these talisman things that you keep picking up. So these seems like there's specific levels that seem to be generated. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's some more merchants here. Self-help. Wow, some of these things are super expensive. But anyway, the lady that we're going to have coming up that's going to be starting soon, again, she doesn't even live near us, which is going to be kind of weird because we've never had anybody that lived far away. Now, we have had people on our staff that have lived in Morgantown and have moved away. But we usually do like an annual Christmas party and stuff like that, and we have people come out. But normally, like whenever we've had Christmas parties in the past, all the people that are on staff that we had at that time live near or in West Virginia, so they would still be willing to drive out to our office to have that Christmas party thing, the little gathering. Whereas this lady that lives kind of far away, I don't know if she's going to drive all the way from Nashville to, I think maybe she's not in Nashville. She's like in Tennessee somewhere. From Tennessee to our office, because I mean that's like probably like a 6 or 7 hour drive. Who knows? Can I pick up this chicken? Oh, I can get eggs. We don't need eggs. This is a demo. We don't need to like get into too much like item collecting because oh shit. Oh my gosh. So I'm interested in knowing if the coins disappear or if they stay consistent. Looks like they're staying present. So it looks like we need to kill whatever this is. So this guy's probably respawning more. Let's go collect some coins. Because you need like 1 billion to buy anything. Yeah, so she has a little bit of programming experience, but we mainly hired her because she's going to be working on geospatial information systems like geodatabases and mapping type technologies, ARC Enterprise stuff. If you guys are familiar with any of that. And then yeah, we do have another opening for a level 2 tech programmer. In this case, the programmer we're looking for, since it's level 2, is not, unfortunately, not somebody that's like straight out of college. I know, like I could reach out to some of my old professors, and that's how I got my job where I'm at right now. Actually, is my senior engineer that I worked with. He reached out to our department when I was just graduating, and I was still on a listserv of students that were looking for work, and found my current job through that. And I feel like right now, it's hard to find a student that would be, able to do what we need them to do. And it's funny because you think of that in other career options, and you see the memes all over the internet that are like, oh, how am I supposed to get a job as a college student whenever they, people need somebody with, 10 years experience or 5 years experience? Well, I mean, people do need other people that are fresh out of college. It's just, when you don't have that job opportunity, that you actually had somebody that was, a programmer for the last, half decade, you need somebody that has that skill set to drop right back into it. And normally, students that don't have any real-world experience can't really do that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying everybody can't do that. I'm sure there are students that can jump right in. Some great, smart people out there, but for the most part, it's a little different. I like how I'm regenerating health. That's good. Pokong. This must be the things that stink. They got the little kind of smell aura thing around them, like Pigpen from the Peanuts. As long as it's not 10 years in experience, entry-level pay, then it's no problem. Yeah, that's the case. We wouldn't be paying you entry-level pay. We'd be paying you West Virginia salary. Now, that's an important thing whenever you're talking remote work is, the contract that we have that we're negotiated with, it's based on a West Virginia-based company. And in that case, if this lady who lives in Tennessee area, hopefully, and I think she accepted the offer. I think she's going through the background check right now. He went through the thing. He's going through the fence. That's why I didn't swing at him. Hopefully that's something that's adequate enough payment-wise for where you live. Like, for example, I could not live on, like, the West Coast with my salary. I was looking at even houses out in, like Oregon and Washington State and that kind of stuff. Not that I want to move out there, but, I know folks that were interested in moving out that way. And I was just curious what the income was like out there and based on the real estate. So the same size house that we have here in West Virginia is about 2 times as much cost-wise out in Oregon and Washington State. And it's crazy because it's literally the same size. Maybe you get a garage. Like, we don't have a garage at our house. And, that does kind of suck, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I have a 3-car driveway. We have 2 cars here, so realistically, honestly, we could get 4 cars if we cram everybody in. But there's also, like, a spot by the mailboxes if somebody absolutely had to park, like right near the cul-de-sac in our driveway. So, I mean, realistically, you can get, like, a couple more cars here. But again, like, that all, goes to show, like, with any other tech job out there that lets you work remote, should I be, maybe I should be, I don't know any tech jobs that are out in, like, DC. I know a buddy of ours, he lives out in Maryland, just on the DC border, and he works for a federal agency in DC, and, he's making good money where he's at. And if he's full remote, like, we were trying to convince him and his wife to move out here to West Virginia. I'm like, if you come out here, I mean, you could probably buy a way bigger house. Or if you don't want to do that, then you have a way more spending money to do other things like go on vacations and things like that. And they're both they're both not planning on having kids, so they have I think they have 3 dogs now, and but they don't plan on having kids. So all they need to do is have like a dog sitter while they go out on vacations and stuff like that. And honestly, they're good. They're good people. I'd be nice to have them closer by because it'd be cool to hang out with him and his wife. We met them through Lisa's Guild through Star Wars: The Old Republic, and we actually hung out with them back in, I want to say, 2016 or so. We went to over to their place and went to Awesome Con, I think back in 2016, and hung out with them. That was pretty fun. The rent in my 1-bedroom New York City was $1,000 more expensive than my mortgage for a 5-bedroom house. $1,000 more expensive than your 5-bedroom house in Ohio. That's crazy. And it's all you're paying you're paying for location. And the thing is, it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's cool that you were in New York City, but like, so you probably had tons of things to do. But granted, COVID restricted a lot of that, I'm sure. And you are around a lot more people there, so COVID was probably, I know it was pretty significant around that area. But even if COVID was not an issue, in general, there's a lot more to do there. But I mean, the amount of money you have to spend for a place is just probably astronomically a pain. Granted, I'm sure the food in New York is probably amazing depending on where you go. You find some kind of amazing hole-in-the-wall place. But the problem with New York food is it's, I remember you and I talked about this before. You're paying, $20, $30 per person probably for simple stuff. Whereas you go to get a nice steak dinner somewhere here in West Virginia, and I'm not talking like a shitty place like all the places that are around Lone Wolf, and you're paying $30 to get a decent steak and maybe a side or something like that, and you're still getting a good meal. Whereas you would not be able to probably get a steak for $30 and unless it was absolute garbage probably in New York City. So this game's not too bad. I mean, I don't like how everything is literally... Am my inventory full? Let's do that. What is this? Reduce cooldown, increase damage. We're just gonna go all in for the animal battles. I don't like how everything's on the left click. Like I get the roll and stuff, but the combat and the movement being left click. I wish it was WASD versus everything left click. And I guess that's handy for maybe people that have a preference to have just playing a game with like their one hand instead of both. But it would just be so much nice if the keyboard actually moved me around. And I guess my inventory is full at this point. It looks like it is. I mean, what do I do with this shit? I don't know what to do with this stuff. I don't have a scarf. Alright, let's try to speed run and try to find the final boss here and like let her rip. It's got to be up here somewhere. I don't actually have any... Oh, here we go. I don't have any plans for any other games to play tonight, but we'll find something. I don't really want to play Final Fantasy tonight. I haven't been feeling super great, so I don't think I'll be playing a whole lot of games tonight. So I might bail a little early this evening. Like I was saying, my flare-up stuff started coming back about a week ago. I'd say 5 days ago at this point. And just got on the prednisone today, and I'm feeling a little better, but I always feel like prednisone always kind of gives you those false warm fuzzies. They make you feel like you're superhuman sometimes. And my goal is just to get my symptoms a little bit more in check and then just survive. Sounds horrible. Survive till April 15th. And then hopefully we figure out if we're changing meds or not. I'm not too keen on the old Humira. Humira, you have to take every 2 weeks. More side effects than the current meds that I'm on. It's every 2 weeks, and it's self-injection. Some subcutaneous self-injection. And I'm not good with needles. I'm like, every time I get IVs and stuff like that, I'm always looking away, asking the nurses be aware that I'm pretty squeamish and a little bitch. So the problem here I'm missing out on is... Oh, wait. It doesn't freeze, does it? It doesn't pause. We gotta be careful here. Space pauses, but space does not pause the game. It said in the controls, space doesn't pause. That's a trick. That's a bug, maybe. Maybe you can't pause during combat situations. But here's the deal. What's the point of putting a pause button in your game if you can't pause during combat? I get if it was multiplayer. I get if it was online gaming. But this is a single-player game. So that's a little... I would say that's a little negative to this one. Controls are simple, though. And he's literally just spam left click. It's getting darker, which means the enemy, I think, is coming up, maybe. Would you look like Nicolas Cage in The Rock whenever you give yourself an injection? I haven't seen the movie The Rock in such a long time that I have to watch the clip so I know what it's like. I would say probably. Without even knowing, I'd say probably. So as I get, closer to knowing that, it's a little anxiety inducing. I will have one more Entyvio treatment in March before my... Oh my god, these guys are racking up damage hardcore. Heal up a little bit there. Let me pause it or go to auto saves. Can I ditch these items? Like, how do you throw shit away? Oh my god. Can't I just look at my inventory in peace? Can I right click these and like use them maybe? Attach them to things? Inventory, this is the level up screen. Oh my god! Leave me alone. That's all I had skill point wise. Oh, you found the injection. Good. I'll watch it here shortly. After I kill all these hell pigs. We might have to wait till we kill the final boss and get to a safe zone. Then we'll watch the video clip. And then we will play a different game. Wow, they're hitting so hard! Where's this frickin' boss fight? I do like the procedurally generated maps. You can tell that they seem to be a little bit more unique because of how like some of the parts don't make a whole lot of sense with how they place in certain areas. So that's cool. I do appreciate those types of games, mainly because it kind of gives you replayability. Oh, this might be bad news. We're morphin'. It's morphin' time. Oh my gosh! You are defeated, but it is not your time. Not yet. Continue. I don't know. Where am I gonna be? Do I have to redo all this? Let's take a look. If I can just kind of walk through all this, I'm down. If I have to redo all this, this is GG. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have to redo all this, maybe. Hi, welcome back. I'm glad you're back. Are you going to be doing some work tonight? Or are you going to...
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we don't. Maybe I just missed that one enemy. So we went up this way earlier. I think we go up and around, if I recall correctly. I don't know, what was I talking about? I can't remember. So, Casey, did you just kind of stumble across this game online? Did you see it somewhere on like a website? Or did you just see it like, oh, this is a demo, check it out, it looks pretty interesting. So we're going up here to the left. I'm hoping that when I get up here, did I lose any items? So it looks like there's little things that I can attach. We're just going to do all that. We're just going to do that. Probably saw it on Reddit or a Steam suggestion. Okay. Maybe I should be doing this the whole time. It's brutal that you have to run all the way back. Especially when I think we were getting pretty close to the end. You think you can find me another quick little fun demo game that would be worth trying out? I wonder if like... I'll pick up this. This is better, but I bet you I can't strip that out now. We're going to keep that in there. We're going to give it a go. Don't forget to Oh, yeah, I do have that. The number 2. You know, when it was morphin time, I figured that, you know, I had my tiger strength. But it didn't work out the way we wanted it to. I think now that I have these fire gems attached to my sword and shield, maybe it's going to be beneficial. This game, I think, is scheduled to come out in March. Oh, they're catching on fire, too. That's good. Yeah, when I turn into the tiger, I cannot heal myself. Come on. There we go. That was close. Can I untiger myself? How do I untiger? Can I untiger? There we go. Untigered. My items are full. How do I get out? There's going to be a drop. Oh, that was too easy to figure out. 9 HP gain per kill. So the damage is nowhere near as good here. But it's a level 3 item. So if I swap them, can I pull this out? I can't. I think it's once it's in there, it's in there. So I don't have any other glyphs. But I do have a stack of limes. Or not glyphs, whatever those stones are. We'll give this a go. I just realized that your stream says listed as just chatting. You're right, it does, doesn't it? I swear at least and I fixed this before we started. But you know what? I bet you no one's watching people play Ghostlore anyway. But we'll switch it over. We'll switch it over. Whoa, you're so fast when you're got those smaller weapons. Me healing up too like crazy. And my shield is catching them on fire too whenever they, I guess, do damage to me. Oh, a scarf. So this is the ending corner here. I bet you I need to go back up. That guy I just killed did have a fat loot. And he did have a lot of hit points, and that's how we, oh, poison gem. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. It's a level 5 weapon. I probably could, oh, what's the hat stats here? Not as good. Look at that. This is a level 1 hat, plus 3 absorb. Level 3 hat, plus 1 absorb. That makes 0 sense to me. So now we have the poison thing. We can put it on this. Yeah, you know, it's a mixed bag. I think whenever I bring the chat bot into our chat server, it tries to change the settings on what we're playing. And same goes for whenever I go live and I predetermine on the stream settings, like in the browser, what I'm going to play. I think there's like 3 chances where there is the option for it to override what I'm doing. And I think there's a specific order to it. I don't know. I feel like I had no problem with that before whenever I first started streaming back in the day. And now it seems, oh my gosh. That's a boss battle right there. You know it. Oh my gosh! Go, 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 go. Roll. So this is not me. Like, I'm just spamming, and it probably is more of a strategy, kind of moving around type of game, where I should be doing that kind of stuff, like rolling around and all this good stuff. Oh. Whoa, we did it. The golden weapon. Let's take a look at that golden weapon stats. Yeah, that's way better. MP gain, though, instead of HP, though. Higher chance for interrupt, though. 10 and 26. 10 and 26. Speed is faster. Poison damage, because we had the poison attachment. HP per kill. That's pretty big deal. I don't know. So that's it. I bet you that's where we can use the compass here. Let me go back to the seaport. Let's go talk to our lady. I didn't take a bath like she told me to. I like how she's like, you didn't take a bath, and I'm like, can you show me where the bath is? Choose your reward. It's a level 10 item. We're gonna go with this. Alright, I think we'll probably stop here at the moment. Let's talk to this guy. Mons, is there more fighting we have to do? Is that coming from me? Yeah, it is. I killed a man, a plantman. What? Could you give me a bath? I'm just kind of skimming all of this here. Okay. Anyway, this game isn't horrible. It's not bad. I mean, I don't even know. So there's no price, I don't think, specified for this game yet. This is a demo. I think if you're into single-player games like this, this is a pretty enjoyable experience. The only thing I don't like about this game, again, is the controls are almost overly too simplistic. And I think the management menus are a little much here. Like, this isn't horrible, but like, and I'm glad they give you potions and stuff to start with, and maybe it's because it's like trying to figure out the difficulty still, but they don't really, and maybe it's just because I didn't run around and talk to everybody in town, and that's probably what it is too. But it doesn't seem like, you know, they really they don't really tell you how to use these glyphs yet, unless you probably go find somebody specific. And then the food and stuff, I'm guessing you can breaks weapons down into spectral shards. Okay, so then what do you use the hot pepper for? Can I put it on my clothes? So I mean, you probably make food to eat, right, to help with healing and that kind of thing. The maps and stuff, they're, you know, I like this, that it's procedurally generated for probably the, you know, the actual fighting areas. Everything else here is probably pre-set up. Is that a cat? Am I talking to a cat? Because I can't tell what the hell that is. It's like a cat man, the top hat right there with the yellow bow, and he's got a monocle, I think. It's a cat man, suited cat man. He sells nothing. Oh, it's a storage unit. Oh, this guy just holds my items. And so, and here's my coin count. Like, I feel like I killed a lot of stuff. 4,000 coins. That's pretty good, I guess. I feel like maybe I should have more money. I don't know. Let's go talk to this person. Combine gems. Destroy gem but keep item. Oh, that's interesting. See if you want to pull stuff off. Okay. Hello. It's alright. And then you have character classes you were able to choose from. I did that blood mage or whatever it was. Are you looking at different games online? Mm-hmm. Anything that you found interesting?
Casey and I have come up with quite a list for you to go through.
Oh, really? Already? Is it on Steam?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. There's a ton of games here. All right. let me go to the top. All right. We're going to stop this. We're going to switch to... I don't want to save and exit. I just want to exit. Forward to hearing your feedback on the Discord server. If you enjoyed the game, please consider listening on Steam. That's so nice of them. Again, not horrible. Like, would I pay for a game like that? Probably not my gameplay style. And again, I don't really have a whole lot of time to play in-depth games anymore. But it does seem like a type of game that you could play on like a Switch or something like that, or something on like the Steam handheld that's it's coming out soon, or it's out now. I don't know. It's like this month, right? I just realized it. Oh, that was from earlier. Okay, yeah. All right, let me take a look at these games. Battle Cry of Freedom. All right, we're gonna take a look here. This is free? This isn't even out yet. Why would you post this? I mean, this is cool.
It came up as a free demo.
Where do you see free demo?
I searched for free demo. It popped up. I thought it had a free demo.
Open in Steam. Maybe it's because I'm... Normally the demo's on the right-hand side here somewhere. I don't see it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like myself some Civil War shooter games. This looks like it's literally Bab. This is like Napoleonic Wars looking stuff. It's cool, I guess. Alright, let's take a look at what else is on the list that you guys have. It doesn't look like I can download this one. On the right, there's no like download option. Spider Heck. Oh, look, they have lightsabers. Spider Heck looks like it's a multiplayer game, right? It's a 2-player. Yes, single player or split screen co-op. Remote play together. You want to battle me? This is literally Duck Game, but with spiders. Okay, Casey said it was mislisted, and it's not your fault. I totally get that. That makes sense. Yeah, this is Duck Game with spiders. Resident Evil 3 Raccoon City demo. Alright, first of all, this is probably massive. What does it say? It says 8 gigs. Can we mod this? Isn't this the one game that you can mod and you can have her like look like Ronald McDonald or something? I swear I saw some McDonald's memes for this game. Splitgate. What is Splitgate? Splitgate is this a shooter game? It's got portal things in it. Take your game. I was gonna say to the next level. If it's okay, to the new dimension. Okay, that's pretty much like the next level. New modes. Free to play. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Master Chief had sex with GLaDOS and had split. Oh, I'm familiar with Splitgate. We talked about Splitgate before. I don't know what this is. Don't forget Quap. Oh yeah, Quap. That's a quick and easy game to play. Ghost Runner, is that also free? That's not. There's a demo for this? There is a demo for Ghost Runner.
So you played Splitgate?
I feel like I haven't played Splitgate, but I feel like we've talked to people that have played Splitgate.
Okay. Or
maybe I've talked to Chase about Splitgate. I think he played it, and I think Lone Wolf and I talked about it before, and we said it was garbage. Oh. I don't know. I don't remember. Chase played Ghost Runner. some time ago. Oh, okay. Maybe it was Ghost Runner. I heard about Inscription as well. I don't. This game. Is it a puzzle game?
Have you played Resident Evil 3 already?
I haven't.
Like a long time ago? No.
Have I played Resident Evil 3 a long time ago?
I don't know.
I've played it for... I didn't play it through it. I've probably played like maybe 10, 15 minutes of it. My Resident Evil 3 was Resident Evil Code Veronica on Dreamcast, which I played and I owned for a while, and then I sold it. Talk about that game had a jump scare early on in the game with some dogs, and it scared the shit out of you. It's scary. It's so bad. Toxic. Do you think everyone in this game is toxic? Inscription is part puzzle, part card game. Isn't it a horror game? Frag like it's 1999. This is gonna feel like Quake, isn't it? Quake or Halo. It's a little spooky, but you're brave. You're so sweet. Stanley Parable. I actually own that game. That game. There's an achievement, I think, for Stanley Parable. Let's take a look at that. I want to confirm, and then we'll find it. We'll play one of those games here. Let me go to my library. Let's go to achievements here. Where's the frickin' achievements? Here it is. Play the Stanley Parable for an entire duration of a Tuesday. These achievements in this game are nuts. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes and 22 seconds, not including load times. That's if you're, I guess, really good. Go outside. That's the achievement I'm working on, okay? Don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years. That achievement is so meta. I'm working on that one right now. That's why anytime I think of Stanley Parable, I'm like, oh yeah. Never played that game for 5 years. Not for 5 years. I didn't remember. So let's take a look at it.
When did you play it last?
I'm going to find out. Let's go back. Stanley Parable. Last played July 6, 2015
Oh, it's been 5
It's time
years.
to play Stanley Parable. Let's get the achievement real quick. How big is this install? Oh, it's 2 gigs. That's nothing. Oh, so my data drive, I'm pretty sure my D drive is dying. D for dying. Thankfully, I have the H drive for huge, which is where we're still installing all these games. The problem with Stanley Parable being this old is a lot of times older games on Steam, they don't give you the amount of bandwidth you need to download a game pretty quickly. But if all their top selling games or their big popular games, they will allow you to use as much bandwidth as you can, usually, with what your internet service provider works with. Here I'm downloading at about 11 megabytes a second. Thankfully, this game is like about 1 gig and change, so we're over halfway done. It is time. I'm excited to be playing Stanley Parable to get the achievement. Not many people probably have that achievement, because you literally have to buy the game, play it, and then stop playing it for 5 years. And there's an achievement on there called the unachievable achievement or something like that. I think it was. What was it? The unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Like, I wonder what that is. Maybe it is impossible. And there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to speedrun this. But the commitment one, play it for the entire duration of Tuesday. I wonder what the rules are on that. Do you have to launch it at midnight and then let it go the full 24 hours? And then you're good? But like this one with the 8s, I don't know what that one's about. Okay, we've got it installed. It's time to play Stanley Parable. We're going to uninstall the Ghostlore demo. That wasn't a bad game. I wouldn't refund it, per se, but I also don't know the price of the game. I feel like the price of the game plays a factor and if I would refund something or not. Because you gotta feel like you get your money's worth. Also, don't uninstall the game we played last week as well. Untold Stories, we've beaten that as well. We're gonna uninstall that. Clearing up some hard drive space. Looks like the zip or the compression has completely uncompressed itself. Oh, we haven't played Typing of the Dead on stream. We might just jump into that and play with that for a few more minutes tonight. I wonder if this will load. Probably not. Typing of the Dead Overkill is so good. Okay, here we go. Time to get an achievement. You know, you can have focused achievements. Oh my god, my computer is... I don't know where you guys are anymore. I know the stream is working, but my resolution... I just got the achievement on screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. Again, what I can see right now, I can't see the video. The video is shitty resolution, so bear with me for a second. I don't even think I can run it in full, like, 1440. I can do, like, a half 1920 by 440. Oh, here's the widescreen. What's the resolution that I'm looking for? Is it 16 by 9? Oh, that's it, right there. That's it. Okay. All right, I'm back. Everybody I can see the screen now, and it's way less blurry. Are you willing to update my stream status, the Stanley Parable, just for a few minutes? We're gonna just jump into it for a few minutes. We got the achievement though. Anyway, what I'm gonna do on my Steam profile is I'm gonna make that a featured Steam achievement. So, ow, that's one to be proud of. Yeah, that's just literally. Did you hear? I don't know if you were down here. Casey has a new job. He's gonna be working with a company that does rare skin disease work.
Company in a big building where he was
Can I speedrun this? I don't remember.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How do you beat this game in 4 minutes? Is there like a quick little...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Ligma is a tough disease to work with.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Shit, that's the bathroom. Executive bathroom. I'm not gonna speedrun this fast enough.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Speedrun. It's probably been 4 minutes already. How do you beat this game in 4 minutes? What's the trick? I got every achievement in this game except play for an entire Tuesday. Well, what's the unachievable achievement then? How do you get that one?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt.
And what's the speedrun strat? Is there like something you can just beat the game by like staying in your room?
More free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Gotta edit the config file?
Would not go unanswered.
Oh, you gotta edit a config file to get the achievement? That's clever.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Is this how I beat the game really quick?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Achievement? Did I beat it? What?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plugging the eyeballs from
Know the code ahead of time. Target a specific ending. Hold on, I gotta read that again.
Brief and shallow life.
I want to see what.
Stanley.
What?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? What? What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Anyway, so Casey, you're saying know the code ahead of time, target a specific ending. I don't know what that means, and restart until you start in the hall. And restart until you start in the hallway a little farther ahead of the usual. It's a little too much for me. That's too meta for me to like try to go do real quick. I'm not gonna. I'm just happy I got the 5-year achievement, man. This is like the little gallery of assets, I think. Anyway, we did it. We did it. We got the achievement. I didn't want to sit here and play Stanley Parable the whole time. It's a great game if you haven't played it. What? No? No comment? So we should probably try out this Toxic game. What do you think?
Yeah, because it normally costs money. And right now it's free.
Free edition available now. Toxic. It's mixed. Let's read the reviews. Alright, let's just try it out. How big is this game? 4 gigs. We can do that. We just downloaded like a gig earlier. Gig and a half. Alright, we're rolling. We're downloading. I found out just today, and this is probably a thing that's been going on for a while. Did you know that Fortnite has an Among Us like type gameplay where someone's an imposter and that kind of thing? There is a new Donkey video that came out. I started watching the Donkey video where he was playing Fortnite with like a buddy of his. And he's playing, of course, like Fortnite's covered in kids. And I didn't watch the whole video, but the 2 minutes that I watched of it I thought was hilarious. And I realized that he was playing Fortnite, but he was also playing some sort of Among Us based game mode. So if we could change our things, let me see, change it here. 5 years later, it's time to play. All right, Toxic. Are people mean in this game? That's gonna be the question. Question of the night for this game. Go back here. Toxikk. I feel like with a name like Toxic with an IKK, just seems like they're trying too hard. Like, I know Mortal Kombat with a K, but I mean, come on, 2 Ks? And they say frag like it's 1999. If it was, be better if it said frag like it's 2000, because, you know, 2K. I don't know. Maybe that's me thinking about it too much. Good news is we're at 60%, and growing. Oh, I minimized my stuff. Try this game out. I do like what Steam did with their download manager. I love it. The fact that they show you your current and your peak. I mean, they've always done that. But the unpacking piece right here, whenever you're downloading the game, it tells you what the game download size is, which is 2.6 gigs in this case. But the actual game unpacked on your storage device is going to be about 4 gigs. I feel like they never showed you that before. It was just showing you what the download size was. So they would give you that warning before you install the game, like, oh, the game is 6 gigs. And then whenever you start the download, it's actually like, you see like 2.6. Because again, they compress the files down. It's cool to see it constantly up on screen. All right, here we go. Play Toxic or Quick Match. We're just going to play Toxic because I think Quick Match seems like weird that that's an option whenever you boot the game. Unreal Development Kit. So I got to really install Unreal Engine 3 UDK. Unreal 3. What number are they at right now? What's the newest Unreal Engine? Can you be my, like... What's the latest version of Unreal? It's like Unreal Engine Wiki. Oh my god, my settings are shit again.
5.
They're on
Wait,
5?
5 is scheduled for a release in early 2022.
So everything is just shitting the bed right now because this game wants to run in the lowest resolution possible.
Looks like 4.27. Where's it?
So give me a second while I set up the settings here.
5. We'll go with 5.
The game must be restarted to apply these settings. I can no longer see chat, so let me see if I can tab out and fix that. This music is so loud for me. Is it loud for you guys?
No.
Let's turn it down a little bit. Alright, we're not going to look at controls. We're not going to look at any of... Oh, wait a minute. Crosshairs? Can I pick our own crosshair? Static. This is some sort of Counter-Strike shit, isn't it? Classic TJ. Yeah, classic TJ. Don't look at the settings. Hit markers, hopefully they're turned on. Controls, alright, that's good enough. Game, what is under game? Enable gore, yes please. Health alert, sure. Hide log, yeah, whatever. Chat auto start, yeah, whatever. Sure. Okay. All right, let's just quick join. What is this stuff? I don't know any of this. We want. Oh, those are the game modes probably. Let's just try. This is just us playing a game. We don't know what we're doing. We're just diving right in. We're gonna see what it throws us into. Ideally, it's a team deathmatch or something. But we're just gonna do it. Unreal 5's coming out, so why aren't they using Unreal 4 for this? That means this game's fairly old. This is an unmodded server. Join super easy? Sure, whatever that is. I don't know. Did it just find us a random server? I don't know how their server engines work here. You know, I swear my glasses lenses are getting looser in my right eye. I'm gonna have to go to the eye doctor and have him tighten her up. I mean, it seems like more than just this screw. Oh, am I playing right now? Oh my god. Why are the settings so... I turn like 1,000 minutes a second. Which means really fast. Oh, that feels so bad. Why does my mouse go from 800 to 1800? I had a middle one for my Counter-Strike settings. What is this about? This is literally just.
Does that too.
No, Razer fucked us recently.
I think so. That's where I was having problems.
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tab out of this shit. What is Razer? Was it Synapse? What is this? What is this nonsense? Yeah, they screwed me. I had way different settings before. I don't even remember. It's like they were. I don't even remember now. Oh my god! I set it to 100. And my mouse was like crawling. Even 1,000 seems fast.
Yeah. I've been using 200, but it seems alright.
All right, hold on. Let's do. What did I have? 1,800. And we're gonna do number stages 3. Yeah, I had 3 settings before, and I don't know what I had. I think I was at like 600, 800, 1,000. That sounds about right to me. We're gonna do 1,000, and we're gonna hop back into the game. And here I am dead. I was just idle. Oh, I got him. I killed a chaos worker, whatever that is. Is that AI? Am I killing AI right now? This guy sucks. Where's the... Double kill. Hey, flamethrowers are OP. Yeah, I'm barely moving my mouse and I'm turning like 350 degrees, 360 degrees. I'm just spinning in circles so easy. This is literally Quake. I can see what I don't know why anybody would pay for this game. Let's go play Quake. I mean, the atmospheres look good. It's not horrible. Lighting's alright. How many people? There's only 4 people in this match.
Shield enhancement applied.
Oh, there he was. Did you see him? Oh my god! Why would it do that? Why would it do that? I picked up a gun by accident. Is Chaos Worker a real player? I guess he is. There's no AI in this game. How did you know I was in the corner? My gun sticking out? I want to see the replay on that. It won't show me. Flamethrower is where it's at, by the way. Oh man, they kill each other. Oh, it's a freaking chain gun? What is that? It's like a saw blade. Where'd he go? He's a bitch.
Shield enhancement applied.
Oh, snipers. Sit right here in the corner, wait for the guy to show up with shit. Where'd I get him? Did I get him? Did I get him? I don't even, it's so hard to aim in this game. Just chopped him up. This game sucks. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I mean, maybe if this is 1999, like the game title, like, there's no one in this server. It's 4 people. All right, what's this? What's this? Is this the flamethrower? Shotgun. He's invisible. Oh, look at that. Get good. These maps are pretty. This map's pretty small after we kind of running around a little bit. M does nothing. Can't believe you actually got a kill with that gun. What's the rocket gun or the blade gun? I heard a shotgun. Where is he? Oh, look at that. Are these guys actually bots? Am I even a... Look at this. Dude, I'm a loser. Look at this. That's why I got a kill. I'm in a server with just bots. Look, clan is bot. Ping is nothing. If the ping is nothing... Look, 1 of 16. I'm literally playing this game with nobody. Get out of here. I can invite friends. You guys want to all play this shitty game with me? Wait. Change map. I want to leave this server. POS pending. I don't... How do I get out of this shit? Is it just exit? Yeah. I know. Casey's like falling off his desk because he's like, yo, TJ's actually doing okay. But no, I'm playing against bots, man. Quick join gives me bots? Is there no, like, server list or something? Alright, there's quick join. There's join friends, which, you know, that opens up Steam. I don't want to return to desktop. So game's probably dead. Alright. We're gonna click this. We're gonna choose all the options. We're gonna choose this. Search for a server that has at least one other human being in it. Don't just give me a bot server. That's why this game's free to play right now. Did they just make it free to play recently, you think? Maybe they made it free to play recently because they need people to play it.
It used to be like $15.
New match. Awaiting players. There's no one there. Unmodded community server. We're gonna wait. It says joining in... Alright, never mind. I should have hit project. This is the same server. No one plays this game.
Hey, pick a different game off the list if you're not happy.
Game's dead. Go home. No one's here. Server's full of one server that has 4 bots endlessly playing over and over and over again. The good news is we fixed our mouse
because you're on super easy.
I was on super easy and I'm getting kills. Oh, get this. It opens a toxic.com. It wants me to come here. He's like, yo, free edition. Play on the official servers. Single player contracts. Man, I don't get that bot boot camp. I clearly do because I fucking just played against 4 bots and that's it. That's so frustrating to me. One-click match hosting, guys. Get out of here. Your game's garbage. Uninstall. But I did get 3 achievements. 4 achievements. Probably because you're on super easy. What do you mean super easy? Oh, because I was getting kills. Yeah. Play with you with Lisa. Play with you Lisa. What?
Play with you
with Lisa. Oh, you can install the game. Lisa can't do first-person shooters. She gets too nauseous too quickly.
Like 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, it's fast. It is fast. You can go to third-person mode on that. The game, it's called The Game Is With You.
Right.
Oh, no. The game is called With You.
Yes.
What do you know about that?
It was under the game suggestions.
Is it? Let me go back.
They removed the early access to the game because it was so bad. Yeah.
Which
probably.
one? Which one? The
Free the Dragons.
Was Free the Dragons the game we played on stream the other day? Like a month or so ago?
Is it?
No, this is not it. The one we played before was like a dragon game that was PvP, which honestly wasn't too bad. The learning curve was intense,
Did it
though.
have dragons?
Oh, what you guys... Oh, yeah, that was what you saw earlier with that shitty resolution. I'm glad I was able to fix that. Okay, voice chat link dumps. No, game suggestions. We're scrolling up. The game is called... Where's the game? Oh, with you. I see it. Oh, yeah. This is the Snipper Clips game. You want to play Snipper Clips? I don't know how you would do that. We'd have to play remote play together, and she'd also have to install it, right? Or no, she doesn't have to do that. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, I guess I could play a game. As long as I get time to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching The Mister all day tomorrow while you work. You know what we should have been doing? We didn't pre-plan for this at all. Not that I want to pay more money to Star Wars right now, but we could have been playing the new expansion together. And you could have been shit-talking it the whole time.
Okay, well...
Maybe we should set that up. Maybe we should try out the new expansion for Star Wars.
We should.
Maybe you should stream it.
Next weekend, I'm out of town on my way back from stuff.
That's true.
I might be able to get back in time. I highly doubt it, because I won't be leaving Charleston until, like, 5:36.
With you. Yeah, we'll have to talk about next week's stream. I may or may not be able to do it, depending on the situation.
But the weekend after that? Well, yeah, the weekend after that, I should be able to do.
I wonder how these guys did not get in trouble. I mean, I guess they didn't get in trouble because the game is not. I mean, this is literally Snipper Clips without the snipping part.
Well, then it's not Snipper Clips. It's a puzzle game.
How big is this puzzle game? Oh, it's tiny.
There's no snipping and no clipping.
Maybe it's easier than Snipper Clips. But boosting was in Snipper Clips as well.
So what?
Hopefully you can play this game without a controller. Yeah, that looks good. Made with Unity. Good thing I have the... How do I... Shift tab? Alright, are you on Steam right now? So not only am I streaming this game on Twitch, I'm streaming the data also to her computer directly through Steam. So click on Let's Go.
Make sure you have a controller, which I don't. Do I need to have a controller?
It says make sure you do. Maybe this game is only controller compatible. I do have a controller for you. You might have to,
controller.
There's special settings. We don't have time to do this.
Let's do it next time.
Yeah.
Play something else on this list. There's other things that were added.
I'll leave this installed. Great suggestion though. I mean, we can give it a go for a multiplayer thing. I have an 8-bit controller that has special drivers for it on Windows, which I don't have handy right now. I have to dig them up. I can probably find them on their website, but I mean, trying to get that installed and then giving her my controller, getting the drivers installed, or whatever one she prefers, is going to take some time. So we're not going to sit here just messing around with that, but we can set that up for next time. Do you want to try Typing of the Dead Overkill and see how good your typing skills are?
No.
No.
Because I watched you play it before, and I was not interested.
Fair enough.
Don't need to get sick this late at night.
True. I'm trying to see what games I got installed really quick. So, let's see. goodness. Should I play Among Us? No, I'm just kidding. Here's a game. I wonder if... This is probably going to be way too in-depth for the amount of time I want to spend on it. So when's Hitman 3 going to be not $60? That's what I want to know.
Hitman is free to play right now.
Well, I have Hitman and Hitman 2 already, so... That's a little different. Just want to take a look at any other games that I have that are... Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, The Sith Lords. Are you excited for the remake of the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? They've gone quiet with that.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the
busy making it.
That's the smart thing to do, honestly. Let people forget, and then suddenly, like,
and build hype.
Like a couple weeks before. What's people's opinion on the marketing thing with that kind of thing? So like, a lot of strategy with, you know, we got to advertise the game. If you advertise the game, then people buy it, and then we have people hyped to buy this game. So we got to talk about it like 4 months or 3 months before it comes out, and then people pre-order it, and we all do all these things. We get everybody all hyped. I feel like there's more hype when a game comes up, they announce it, and they're like, yo, it's coming out in 2 weeks. Go get it. That, to me, just explodes my excitement of, like, being interested in a game that I know. Like, so, for example, I feel like they did that with Fallout 4. Did they do that with Fallout 4? Not that Fallout 4 is, like, an amazing game. But I feel like that's what they did. They were like, yo, Fallout 4 coming out in, like, 2 months. All right, let's take a look at your list one more time, and then we'll probably wrap up a little early tonight. Still haven't been feeling super well. I wish the Battlecry Freedom game had a demo, but it doesn't come out until March.
So it says March 1st. So put on your like mental list that right after that you can totally do the demo for it.
I wonder if they'll have a demo.
They should. It said free demo when I looked it up. So the fact that you are not able to access right now is annoying.
Is Ghost Runner like a constant, like you gotta keep running thing, like one of those?
Don't stop.
I don't know. So Casey says the remake is going to have a drastically different, in my opinion. So I really don't want to hear about it until they have some sort of substantial gameplay to show. Why do you mean why? Do you not like the turn-based combat? I get the turn-based combat isn't quite as good as something like Divinity Original Sin 2. But you didn't like the turn-based combat? Do you want it to be like Jedi Outcast or something like that? Where you're just left-clicking or you're just hitting a button to swing your lightsaber? This is not my style. I don't know. I like the idea. I like it. It's based on D&D, which I love, but I don't think it'll sell today. I think do you think that they'll do something where, like with Final Fantasy Remake, that they change the storyline a little bit? Do you think they'll do that? I hope they don't, to be honest. Honestly, I think the storyline for 1 is pretty good. I like storyline of 2 a bit better, but unfortunately the storyline of 2 is very rushed. When that game comes out, though, I'm buying it day 1. I don't care. Turn-based might, but not with D20 system from 20 years ago. Yeah. I'm going to buy that game day 1, probably on console. I probably won't buy it on PC. Because I can get her to sit down. Maybe I can get her to sit down. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I've wanted her to play Knights of the Old Republic, the first 2 games. Almost since we've known each other.
Yeah, that sounds
almost since we've known each other. And she won't do it because the graphics suck.
Oh, the graphics are horrible.
They're not horrible.
Oh, no. They're bad.
No, what's bad, and I know this is probably more turning into a discussion stream at this point. I got to show you something.
Pick a game.
any game from PlayStation 1 era with this low polygon count.
Don't complain about how I won't play it because of bad graphics. Just play something fun.
What's the worst PlayStation? Look at this. Look, is that your boy right here? Your Harry Potter. What's that Harry Potter guy? I don't know. Gimli. It's not Gimli. It's Hagrid.
Gimli.
No, but look, that guy's got 4 pixels on his face. All right.
Okay. Sure.
Look. There's about, I don't know, 4 polygons that make up Lara Croft's boobs.
Yeah, and that's also why they're that shape.
Look at Cloud here from Final Fantasy 7.
All right, if I force you to play a game through points, will you play a game?
Yeah, tell me what to play. You tell me what to play.
One of the things in the chat. Play whatever.
That's Hagrid's older brother Olaf.
Play Ghost Runner.
The family doesn't speak about him.
Is Ghost Runner free? We need free games.
I can try to play Ghost Runner. I don't know how big it is though. Anyway, my point is PlayStation 1 era games and some N64 games, they're difficult to play because of the polygons are just rough. Like another good example of that, and you see it here, that middle screenshot is I think Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 1's a hard game to play, and people loved Silent Hill 1 because it was like a different take on the Resident Evil kind of concepts. It wasn't based on zombies. It was this other kind of horror-based thing, and you know it took off. And there's other much better Silent Hill games, in my opinion, that came out. But when you go into like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2, let's just look at the graphics. Can you see gameplay? It said wallpaper. I don't want wallpaper. That doesn't look bad. Look at that. It's not horrible. It's not, I mean, it's like, you know, this came out on Xbox, original Xbox and PC back in the day. All right, so I don't know. I think do you not like it because their mouths don't like, their mouths move, not amazingly. What is it? What is it, Lisa? You just don't like it? We're going to try Inscription out. Inscription's going to be a low download. Watch me like this game. I bet you all like this game more than I think I will. Inscription. If I can spell. That's another Devolver game. Here's my problem is these are the same people that made the other game I like, right? I've been playing, whenever, not lately, but I mean, I like Loop Hero a lot. Download demo. Hook me up. Wow, this is kind of a big file. This is pretty big to download. I'm going to scroll back up to the top here. What's the game on the bottom of my list based on no recorded activity? I think the first game I ever owned with this game, this account, was no joke, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. That's, I think, the first game I ever owned on Steam. I had another Steam account whenever I was in high school that wasn't this one, and I don't remember the name of the account. And I used it strictly to play old school Counter-Strike. I've heard a lot of good things about Inscription. I'm just waiting for a 60% plus on sale. Yeah, let's find out how much it cost. What, Mike's Women Body Appreciation? What is this? Oh no. Look at that. We were done. This game is in megabytes territory whenever we downloaded it here. It is verifying and it is finished. So we aren't playing Toxic anymore. We're playing Inscription. Inscription. I can't spell with a darn games. There we go. Update that. And let's do it. Dark Messiah is an amazing game. Kicking is so much fun. Yeah, that was the big selling point, I swear, was the kicking. I remember Dark Messiah was, when that came out, they did videos from I say they Mega 64 did videos for Dark Messiah, and then they did something called the Backyard Messiahs, which is like this combination of wrestling, street fighting thing that they did with King with a K, and what are the other characters? I can't remember. The Government, and someone else. Lisa's setting up some stuff for work. Is that what you're doing?
I'm checking out some of the features that are new since we did stuff last year. But I think I need to update.
This is Daniel Mullins. That background looks like what was that? Newgrounds. Was that Newgrounds?
Trying to figure out what's on this thing.
Is it a tape? I really want oh, that's so fun. Let's find out what's on this thing. It's almost like an old school video game, and the kids are in the living room, and they're like, yo, let's turn this on. I don't know what this is. That's fun. I like that. New game, continue, options. Oh, look at that. That's fun. I don't want screen shake. I don't want it. Can I turn it off? Oh, nice. No flicker effects. I mean, maybe that's fine. I don't want screen shake. That might be a little too much for me. Does this group... These guys make more than just pixel-based games, do they not? I want to say they do. They have... I'm kind of ignorant to all that. Alright, that looks all good. Credits, quit. I can't continue? What? I can't... Oh, because it's the demo. You gotta find the Sega Genesis version of Carmen Sandiego. Which one? There's multiple. Isn't there multiples? I'll look it up. I got the library. Now I'm interested in that. We'll look at this really quick, and then I gotta find out which Carmen Sandiego. I feel like there's 2 or 3. That's a hard game, dude. Perhaps you've forgotten how to play this game is played. Yeah, I do. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card, okay. Just play it somewhere. Now play your stoat. How do I play my stoat? What does this mean? S? Hit S? Okay. Stoat. Do I do it on... Stoat costs 1 blood. Sacrifice must be made. Okay. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn. Your stoat stands up unopposed. This is like the number on the bottom left is your attack power. Okay. 1. Your stoat dealt 1 damage to me, or dealt me 1 damage. I added it to my scale. If you tip the scale, my side all the way down, you probably win, right? Like this. What's that creature, man? He's a spooky boy. My turn. Stands in the way of my goat, coyote. I said goat. What is that's the stoat? Whatever. My coyote deals 2 damage to your stoat. He's got 1 health. That means your stoat. His health is 2 less. Do I get to if a creature dies? Wait, it's not like Magic where we trade. Random was Carmen and Sandiego. The OG one. Okay. I think there was. All right. So it's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. Well, let's draw a squirrel. How dull. Well, we can do this, right? And we can sacrifice those 2, right? So now I can do this. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Okay. Put him right here. Are we going to trade here? Is that what's going to happen? Okay, now what? Ding the bell? How do I attack him? because I'm learning he will pass. Okay. Again, choose random card. Certainty of a squirrel. Okay, we'll do random card. The river snapper. Does that need 2 sacrifices? It does. This is a really bizarre game. Why would he pass? Okay. Oh yes. Deep forest, single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approach you. Okay, oh. Okay. Undying cat poison beast does not kill it. Oh, that's a cool strat. This is, I mean, okay, you said it was a card game and something else, right? Let's ditch this guy. The cat seems pro strats. Wait, did I keep the cat or did I keep... I think I fucked up. Good thing it's a demo. An abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. No useful implement allow you to tip the scales with. Carry as much as you can carry. What is happening right now? You're ambushed while crossing the some rough terrain. Sleeping, it was the right play. I get it. Maybe you'll help me. What? Why is the cards play along for now? What the f... You may now see my moves ahead of time. Oh, so I can see that the wolf cub is coming up. There's a boulder there. Here we go. Here we go what? Can I use this? Oh, I see. So can I do the squirrel here? And then the squirrel here again? And then come back here and then be like, yo, river snapper. Wait, river snapper stats, that sucks. What's this one like? We hold the rule book. I want the rule book. What's this one? My stats suck too. Alright, I'm done. Ding the bell. Shit. If I just, can I just, am I supposed to use these all at once? What am I doing? Did I pull a tooth out? Okay. Can't play any of these cards, so I'm just gonna ding the bell again, I guess. Flies over creatures to attack directly. This is literally like weird magic, the gathering. Bat flew right over my adder. Okay. At least he didn't kill my adder. Shit. That ain't helping. These all need 2, huh? Alright, so ding the bell. Yeah, I know that. How many squirrels you get? mean, I could just do this. And then... Is it like throwing golden teeth? Like, what am I throwing into that thing? A sparrow grows into a single... That seems pretty good. This is interesting. Strange stones in the mist. Oh. We're gonna do it. What did it do? Pick me? Why pick you? Okay. What an honor. That was... Okay. What? What? So his canines all fly now? That was I fucked up. Okay. Can I destroy that thing in some way? So this changes, right? Alright, yeah. Oh, just 2 damage directly to... Oh my gosh. I got nothing to fight that. I'm gonna lose. So I grab this. The bats already fly. He's gonna do damage and kill that off. I need to get something else down. The squirrel doesn't do any damage. So if I can survive one more turn, I'll be okay. I should have kept the teeth thing earlier, for earlier, or later. I think I'm gonna lose here. Get up. What? Fetch you a can... What the fuck? What is this game? Fetch you a candlestick from by the door? Is that what he said? What is this? This is the moment. Let's sit back down. We're just like in this bizarre room. Hold on. Where do I sit? How do I sit? Oh, okay. No, where were we? This is such a messed up game. Leaps in the way of tagging flyers. Tons of defense. What's this little mushroom? And then the OG cat, which I did not pick earlier. Flying is really helpful. But I think the cat is going to be the most OP. Creatures are beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire. They're gonna eat it. They're gonna eat it. I have plenty of wolves, so we're gonna do one of these. And if they kill it, so be it. Okay. Here's the battle. We're battling again. Talking to my cards, man. They're doing a good job at making me interested in this game, I'll tell you that. Okay, so then let's see, we'll do that. And now he can't die yet. And then we can do this. And this is 6. I don't know what put him there. And then we'll ding. Oh my gosh, he got wrecked. He got rickety wrecked. This will guarantee. He has 4 damage. So that's not going to get me anywhere. Can we do like... Can I sacrifice this? I can't. So he's going to die. So we'll do this. Oh my god, just look at my empty fist. Boy. Alright, so I'm gonna have to take 4 damage. So here. If I take 4 damage, I'll do 1 to him. And he'll be almost dead. Let's do it. Okay. This is the card. Shit, can't play it. Did I lose? No, I didn't lose yet. So play the squirrel. Do this. Boom, boom. We gotta kill him. And is there gonna be a trade? And it's gonna be like a... It's gonna be a... Oh, I killed him first. Okay. At this point... It's just bell dinging until he dies. What's cool is it's not just like a card game where we get cards and I'm just battling him. It's almost like the card game was a scenario there of just the grizzly bear was the one combatant. And I had to figure out that kind of piece of that puzzle to beat that. And it seems like it's continuously... mixing it up. It's not like the same, oh, you're gonna fight a battle and it's just the same thing. What's the mushroom? Why is the mushroom growing? A rock may get you out of the hard place. Okay. Choose one. So the rock would help with damage protection. But this would help me kind of just drop 1 counter. So I'm going to go with the damage protection here. A gust of this may lift your creatures in the air, but only for a turn. Okay. But choose 1 still? Because... Oh, I already have 1 back there. Alright, I'm down with that. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. Oh, nice. You have to be able to play that card though, right? Sure, let's just we'll try it so we can learn the mechanics. And this looks like a final boss fight, so Punished Props on YouTube made the squirrel card in a bottle. Oh, did they? Okay, that's kind of fun. The trees seem to be close to chills. Okay, you're clinking metal stone. Twas the prospector. Alright, so let's take a look. So there's a pack mule, which just has some health that's going to block us, and a coyote. We got to get the cat down. So, what?
Checking out new features. I can have you hang out with me.
That's fun. So drop the cat down here. That was probably a mistake. Alright, we're good. We're gonna ding the bell. What's the pack mule do? Is he just wiggling around? Alright, we'll grab one of these. We'll stick this down. We're gonna grab a wolf and get that out. What does that do? But this is gonna last for one more turn, it looks like. Oh, that didn't last for one more turn. And that's not what I wanted to do. What the fuck? It can move like that? He hits for one. It's gonna turn into something bigger soon. What's the... So, do I have to play the goat? Okay, I can't play the goat. Huh, if I play the goat, I sacrifice that. I'll take damage. I'll take damage. Oh, I already have some damage. It looks like. If I sacrifice the goat, let's do this. We're gonna use the goat. Bring this bad boy. We're gonna do this. Bring the goat out. Now we're gonna find out if I use all 3 in one go or how that works. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this, do that, and still be able to bring this one out, right? Fuck that. So it's a maximum on one transaction instead of like, here's your like mana pool where you're tapping multiple things. Well, okay, we learned something there. Alright, so we play this. Oh no! I thought he would have evolved it by then. Oh, this sucks. No! I just lost. I just lost. That sucks. I lost. was the key. Oh, now you're telling me. I can't even play any cards. Is it GG? Because I ran out of... Oh no, what are you doing to your hands? What's happening? Please choose a card to draw the costs from. Well, we want it to be lower, right? But that probably affects it. I'll just do that one. This time I will use the power and health for the numbers. So you want a defense card or do you want an attack card? Okay. Sigils.
Oh, look at that. I can be in my PowerPoint.
Look at you. You're so cool. What the hell does this mean? Choose a card in which we extract the sigils. With the abilities here? Yep, the card's called Fart Boy. There, one fathom your portrait. I would literally use my webcam. I really hope it did. That would complete the meme. What the fuck? This costs 2 bones. What? Why is it bones? You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Well, the game is getting more complex. This one, I can't play without bones, huh? Alright, so we got that boy. Did it restart? Like... What does he got coming out? A Rattler. Alright, let's just end our turn. Why does he get to do that immediately? I'm so used to Magic when you bring something out, like you can't, it doesn't like cast immediately. I'm gonna wreck this guy. 2 bones. I got the bones. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. Let's just play our possum. Alright. The old bullfrog. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's do that. Let's bring this guy out. No. What? Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna have squirrels now. Am I back at the beginning? Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. What is happening? This game is so bizarre. It's like I'm sitting in this cabin with this creepy thing. It's beside the safe. You get to pick your guy. Oh, I get to pick it. That's all I can pick. What's going on over here? Monster's fangs. So you get 6 bones if it dies. Returns to your hand after dying. Wouldn't you want to have this? I think you can get alternate endings based on how you play and what you do in the cabin. Really? Some bone tokens for a rainy night. What the hell's this thing do? Bone tokens? Or the goat? I don't have any cards that are like 3, you know? So sacrificing to bring out the goat to use a card again that I don't have anything that costs 3. I guess the bone tokens, but I mean I only have the one thing to bring out stuff with bones. This could be helpful than just having 2 squirrels. I'll give you a bone token. Yeah, that. This foul cabin. Okay. This game is pretty good, and it's weird. Can I not play this? You'll need more. Oh, you have to have 4 bones for the cockroach. Oh, that's a shitty card then. I misread that. He can block flyers. He's just a 1 and 3. What's the stats here? Oh, we got some flyers coming. Gonna grab this, play the squirrel. We'll stoat the squirrel. Put him there. Are you sure? I don't have a choice. It's not now. I put it down. I only have 2 tokens. This is gonna die. We'll get 1 here. I probably wanted to give him sacrifice. Is that why? I don't know. I can bring out another squirrel. No, not yet. Not yet. We're gonna take the damage. This is frustrating. I can concede or finish. Aw, we're gonna take you down, son. Okay, I only have 3 bones. Trapper may be interested in your spoils. Oh my gosh, how much is this game? This game's pretty good. It's like, this is a game it is very creepy though. Like, I can't imagine like someone was sitting around like not into creepy stuff being like, what are you playing? Like my mom, oh shit, Fart Boy. We gotta take Fart Boy. My mom would be like, what are you playing? This is kind of creepy. So when she's out, we should play this. I don't know, this is like 25 bucks, isn't it? What is this? This is the sacrifice thing again? Like, what if I lose Fart Boy? I'll go. But what if Fart Boy gets pro-zoned? I feel like it's important. We have to sacrifice the Fart Boy? Alright, we're getting rid of the cockroach. He sucks. What other games do they have? I mean, I have to go look it up later, but like, I'm gonna have to look that up. Do your legs cramp? Does your back ache? This game can be lengthy. Stand if you wish. We got a wolf cub coming up. There's some boulders in our way. We got Fart Boy. Fart Boy probably should come out and get thick. Get thick quick. Alright, we're gonna drop down the scroll right here. We're gonna cast Magic Fart Boy. Where could Fart Boy play? We're gonna send Fart Boy here. And we need another token for the possum. We're gonna put the squirrel here. He's gonna die eventually. Okay. What's he doing with his little fingers there? He GG'd already, huh? That was quick. Trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were distracted by his wares. Is this the battle? Here, look at my pelts. What? Take a pelt free of charge. What? What is this all about? See the quality? So I can pay 2 teeth. I get a free one, right? Stand and allow me time to plan. He actually gave me the option to stand up there. More teeth? We could pull out a bunch of teeth, I guess. Or having the flying card. We're gonna go with the flying card. So we can fight a battle or whatever that is. It looks intense. Let's go here. Oh, not this again. He's got flying wolves. Good thing I grabbed the flying thing. Even bother teaching about bones. I saw a past victim Writing a passcode in the rule book. Oh my gosh. So we got some flying coyotes coming up. We got the squirrel. We're gonna play the squirrel. We can bring out the fart boy himself. Can I look at the rule book right now? What is the passcode for? 237? Maybe that's it? What does 237 mean? So what did my fart boy become? Can I look at my fart boy cards? Okay. Okay, so River Otter is coming up. I don't know what that does. Card bearing the signal during opponent's submerges health during opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creature attacks its owner directly. Oh. So I can do this, play this, and we can do this, do that, and then we can do the possum. I don't know if that's just going to trade or what. Be prepping. I'm gonna play that just so it's prepped. Okay. For the safe. Oh, it was what was the number again? 237, wasn't it? 273. What was the number? Do you remember? 273, right? Stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape. Wait, that's a key. Can I just use the key on the door? Oh, it's probably for this. I feel like this is a demo. Like, I'm playing like a demo of this game. I feel like it's showing a lot of stuff. Oh, what is this? He said don't touch his stuff. He's gonna kill me. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to read what that said. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Okay. The Rat King gives you a bunch of bones, I guess, if it dies. It takes a lot to get out. What's the bee do, though, you know? We'll go with the bee. Starting spiders. So here's this thing. Here's room for a creature. I once said. I wonder. +2. No way. Oh. What if we bring out the fart boy? If he kills fart boy for life. we get Farboy back? I hope so. Why did I lose a candle? Not the old prospector again. Okay, so what we got? We got the coyote and the pack mule. Pack mule, as we learned, was the secret. All right, we can bring out the stoat. The stoat does 1 damage. That sucks. We gotta get that pack mule taken care of, I guess, first. We have the goat. We can bring the goat out and get 3, and then there's nothing here. I don't have any fat loot stuff yet. Let's bring out the smoke. I probably should have put the smoke there. We can maybe sacrifice that. I don't know how that works. What does the stinky do? Creature opposing the card bringing the symbol loses 1 power. Oh, good to know. What is... Okay. Alright. If I kill this, do I get bones? Alright, nice. I wonder if I should save that. So the mule's gonna move here. I can then sacrifice the possum and the squirrel next turn. I don't need to put anything down yet because he's not going to do anything. No, because he'll attack. Oh shit! He killed the squirrel. With a beehive. We'll do that. So we'll do beehive, kill this guy, put the beehive here, he'll do damage. And bring the stink bug out, I guess? The bee is flying. We'll pick this up. Wolf. We could grab the black goat. He costs 1 blood. We have to sacrifice the stink bug. Well, we don't sacrifice the stink bug. We can sacrifice the stoat because he'll come back to us. We'll have 3 to drop the wolf, and we can see the wolf here. Oh, is that a pro strat? This is like freaking chess, but you have to plan all your moves in. It's actually just 1 move, which is kind of really fun. So black goat, stoat. Drop him down. We got him again. Let's sacrifice the goat to bring out the wolf. Put the wolf... Oh, there's a coyote coming up. This is going to turn into a wolf soon. Well, if we clear that, then the pack mule will be able to move to the other side, to move to the next empty spot, it looks like. So we might want to leave him there. I don't know. We'll put that here. Should I play the B? I'm gonna play the B. So this is gonna drop soon. The mule moved over. This is gonna die this turn. And I don't want to. We can grab this. Bring him out to get him back out. Get the extra token, and then we'll ding. Dag nabbit, my mule. What? What? Golden nugget? Gold. I've struck gold. Right, so there's a dog now? What's the dog strat? When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the signal will move to the empty space. When an opposing creature is placed opposite of that empty space. I don't think I follow that. So can I put something down now, or what is this about? These gold nugget things. So I get to pick up a card though, right? So I do 2 squirrels, I can bring out this bird. Interesting. Oh, super interesting. Okay, so he has to do damage, so he gets prep time. Okay. What's the heaviest hitter here? The raven, the coyote. The raven can fly. So we gotta take out the. I only have 2 that I can bring in 1. What is the stats on that thing? I get to attack first. It's gonna kill the wolf. So let's get the raven out first. Don't get ahead of yourself. You need to draw a card first. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's not grab a squirrel. Shit. Fart boy! He's alive! Fart boy's so OP, man. So he does 2 damage. So we're gonna bring out Fart boy. And then we can... What's the stats on that? 3 and 1. Okay. Should we get rid of a squirrel? What does this one do? We'll strike each opposing left and right. Oh, so he's good to be in like the middle. Well, that's not going to really help us. Man, there's so many possibilities with this game. So yeah, the mantis allows you to attack left and right. It looks like. Man, what the heck? So should I do the so I do this, it'll do 1 damage, which will bring him down to 1, but he'll do 3 and kill this, but I'll get it back in my hand. But I sacrifice the squirrel that I have in my hand, so I'm sacrificing whatever I'm picking up here, which I could be using for something else. I don't want to kill off Fart Boy now. I can put down this. That'll kill it. What did it just do? Is it stealing my bones? Fart Boy has evolved. Should I stack squirrels now? What does that do? We want to hang on to that, I think, right? We don't want to use that card. Alright, so we gotta wait for them to kill stuff. We should have been stacking squirrels, probably. Oh, we got them. Is there one more round? Did we kill the prospector? Memory card is full. Oh, the demo's over. That is an excellent demo. Hey there, card gamers. All the other stuff that's going on. What is that? That's a good game. I thought it was really good. Wow, great video. Wow, great video. Wow. So good. And it just kills the game for you. Let's take a look. What game is overwhelmingly positive? $20. I'm going to add that to my wish list. And we'll keep an eye on it for like the next, like the spring sale coming up. I mean, the game's been out. I wonder if it was already on sale at any point. I mean, again, the game just came out fairly recently. I don't know. I think that was pretty fun. Did you watch any of that? You were watching. You didn't know. You're doing work stuff, right? That card game was really cool. So, just like the other game with Loop Hero, they have this like kind of building up your base and kind of making the game feel longer. And that way, whenever you're able to walk around this room and do things, do things in that room, it's almost like a layer of complexity to the game that I don't care for, but at the same time it makes the storyline way more interesting, because why are you in this room with this creature and what can you do in this room to like get out? Because I guess that's the objective, right? So whenever you're in that space and now, you know, it's, oh, look at the manual and we've got the number that we then unlock the door to get that extra card. And whenever I saw that wall puzzle, I was like, oh man, this wall puzzle looks like too much. But I don't know. Let's look at other games they have. I'm slowly becoming a fanboy. So Digital Devolver is a publisher. They're not a developer. So it looks like Daniel Mullen Games. So this guy, I guess, must be Daniel Mullins right there. He made this game. Is it? I wonder if it's just him. That's the interesting thing. Is what else has he done? Oh, coming soon, Shadow Warrior. Shadow Warrior is. I feel like I've heard of Shadow Warrior before. Oh, these are the same guys that did Broforce. Okay. So, yeah, Casey, I see your list here. Shadow Warrior, Broforce, Enter the Gungeon, Hotline Miami, Katana Zero, My Friend Pedro, The Messenger, Ape Out, etc. So, let's take a look. Oh, man, what is this? This graphics are pretty good. Oh, so it's kind of like a horror thing. I don't know. Shadow Warrior 3. So there's already 2 other ones of these games. So they made Serious Sam stuff too? Are these other games they have? Sub Rosa. What have I heard that before? Is that a game? That's a Shack Tack thing, right? I feel like Shack Tack folks. Look at all these other games I have right here on my ignore list. I was like, nah, no thanks. Serious Sam 4. Oh, they made this game. Okay. I remember that game was like super popular for a while back a couple summers ago. They made Observation, which wasn't horrible. That was a pretty good, okay game. It was so-so. I think the ending sucked, but I think the initial gameplay was interesting. But so they make Serious Sam. Okay, that makes sense. Or they publish Serious Sam. My friend Pedro. I feel like I've heard of that game before. Devolver bootleg. That's interesting. Devolver bootleg contains 8 original ripoffs of Devolver digital games. Pay money for it now. That's funny. Look at all these other games that I have on my it's like Dark Business. Oh, is it? You're talking about up here. Sub Roast is like Dark Business? Okay. That's cool. The Red Strings Club. VR Serious Sam, Talos Principal VR. If you look at all the games that I have on my list, they're like ignore. Block Hood. Space Plan. Golf. Golf for work groups. Is this like a play on like business meeting stuff? That is something else.
With Fraz. Hello. We're gonna.
Huh. Okay. So we play Untold Stories by them. Okay. Mother Russia Bleeds. It's a side-scrolling fighter game. Omnibus. It's literally a bus game. It's fun. And there's Enter the Gungeon, which I'm familiar with. I've never played it, but I've seen other people play it. I have played Broforce. That was pretty fun. Not necessarily like. It was. I mean, it's $3 right now. That's a pretty good price for it. I remember enjoying it. I think Broforce, you really have to have a buddy. Like, if you don't have a friend and you're playing by yourself, it's just not as fun, I guess. Ollie Ollie. I've heard of that as well, and I guess Ollie Ollie 2. What is this? I own this game. I don't even know what it is. Titan Souls. Okay. I have not played Hotline Miami, but I have watched people play Hotline Miami. And it looks okay. It's just not necessarily my thing. Cosmic DJ. They have so many freaking games. Gods Will Be Watching. I've heard about that game and haven't played it. It's a pixel graphics point and click. That's usually up my alley. The pixel graphics point and click type stuff. What is going on there? Interesting. Viscera Cleanup. Did they really make... Oh, they made the Shadow Warriors expansion, I'm guessing. Wow. Saw tons of games from them. Man, that other game, though, was... Oh, man. McPixel 3? Have you guys played McPixel? I didn't realize there was a McPixel 2. I knew McPixel 1. I have that. That game was fun. It's goofy. Anyway, that's cool. That card game was I can see why it's overwhelmingly positive. And again, it's funny when you play a game that's overwhelmingly positive. It's hard to find a game that you see that says overwhelmingly positive and it just isn't a good experience. I wonder if I can find a game that's overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews, but I would absolutely hate it. That's what I want to find. Because then it's like, can I find a game that's like everybody else says is amazing, and it's just I don't like it. I don't know. Well, I've added that to my wish list. I'm gonna uninstall the demo because I mean I don't think the demo is gonna matter at this point. Definitely worth tinkering with at some point. I had to take Toxic off my Steam. Like, can I get this hide game removed from account? I'm done. I don't want it ever in my. I don't want to see it ever again. Well, we'll try out like with you at some point, with Lisa at sometime whenever we can get the controller stuff working, and then we will also keep you up to date with what's going on next week. So the other thing too, just keep an eye on the Discord. Let me switch cameras so we can see me a little bit better. I don't know if we're going to be streaming next week on Saturday, mainly because Lisa's traveling for work, and I will be watching Cooper with my mom, and I think my mom will be wanting to leave that Saturday evening. Maybe she'll leave Sunday morning, so I don't know yet. So we'll figure out whenever Lisa gets back, and we might just kind of like, if she probably won't want to do any gaming that night 'cause she'll be driving back from Charleston, and that's a lot of driving. So I mean, if I have time and Cooper gets to bed on time at a reasonable hour, then I will indeed play some games. Pro Strats. Oh, because I clicked. Oh, this is the clip. I gotta watch the other clip you put in chat earlier before I quit the stream. The Nick Cage. Cat seems pro Strats. Did I keep the cat or did I keep? That's a good clip. When I saw that, I thought it was like pick a card you want to throw away, and I got it completely backwards. Let me find the clip of. Here's the injection. I'm gonna watch that now. How long is it? 24 seconds? Here we go. I'm gonna keep it off stream just in case there's some sort of copyright thing. This is intense. I don't think I would do it like that at all. So, I mean, he kind of stabbed himself in the chest, heart area. I'd be stabbing myself in the lower abdomen. But I hope I don't roll over it on my side with a needle sticking out. I mean, like, ugh. I don't think that would be the case. Even though I said earlier it probably would be the case without even watching the clip. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks guys for hanging out tonight with me and playing some games. Oh, there's some others chat I might have missed. I don't know. Let me scroll back down. I don't know. Maybe not. I did not. So Inscription, pretty good. It's creepy, but fun and interesting card game mechanics. I like those types of things. We played a really crappy shooter called Toxic that literally no one plays anymore, and at least we don't think so. We can find out. Let me go to there's a site. Player count on Steam. Here it is, steamcharts.com. Let's look for the word toxic with double K. According to the Steam charts, there's a currently player base of 68 players. So for whatever reason, whenever I was choosing quick play, it was just throwing me into a bot room. Maybe those 68 players are playing on a private match or something. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't do it right. But 68 players is not a whole lot. And honestly, check this out. There's been a 10% gain in player base in the last 30 days. So, I mean, minus, 6 players, I guess. I don't know. Not a whole lot of people playing that game. We played that. What else did we play? We played that other demo. We ran around and played, oh, shoot. It was like Ghost Hunter, wasn't it? And that wasn't too bad either. Again, we don't know the price tag on that game, so I wouldn't say a refund on that. But I think it's interesting enough. I wish the controls were a little bit more complex where I could use WASD. Looks like WASD was reserved in that case for that game for health boosts. Like when you were healing yourself, when I was fighting that flower boss, I was using W to drop potions, so I was healing myself while I was fighting that thing. It'd be better just to have them as the numbers. I know the numbers were reserved for something else already, but is what it is. That Inscription game, though, definitely on my wish list. Whenever that goes on sale, I'll definitely pick that up. I'm sure a game like that's probably also on Switch. I mean, the thing is, I find being able to lay on the couch and play a game like that on the Switch is super nice. Again, because if I want to take it somewhere, that's the type of game where I can play a card game in the car ride somewhere for a long stint, or play it at family's place or whatever, and kind of pick it up wherever I want. The only bummer with playing it on Switch, or as opposed to playing on Steam here, is I can't stream it unless I go get a capture card, and that's something that I haven't done yet. Whereas, I mean, if it's on PlayStation 5, I get to stream through PS5. So, all right. Well, you guys all have a good night. It's 11:30 Eastern time. It's getting late for us. I'm gonna go chill on the couch for a little bit before I go to bed, and see if Lisa needs help with anything for her work stuff, since she's got crazy work stuff going on. Look at those emojis. Those are so good. Thanks, Lone Wolf. I'm glad Lone Wolf, I think also Ben queued that up earlier tonight too. Everybody have a great night, and we'll chat soon. Again, keep an eye out on the Discord to figure out if we're going to be streaming on Saturday this week. Just depends on when Lisa gets home and how Cooper behaves. And we'll just take it from there. Enjoy your week. Later all. Have a good night.